Tanya. This is your girl, Auntie, and I am here to do my review on Little Women Atlanta, episodes 7 and 8. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that thumbs up button when you come into the room. Don't forget to do that. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And I hope that you enjoy being here. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been with me for the long haul, thank you so much for your continued support. You know that I adore you and love you to pieces. But anyway, let's go ahead on and get into this this review. As you all can see, I'm standing up because I think that this review deserves a stand-up applause. Good job, Lifetime, for finally bringing the drama to the tube. When we first opened up this episode, we see our girl Juicy. She's gone up to her guy's John's house, or Johnny, or whoever the hell he is supposed to be. He's a fake wannabe, looking like he living like, you know, got his place up in the Airbnb and everything. But you know what? I digress. She goes over there and she tells him, look, I want us to do this showcase and everything. And he's like, all right, you know, who you got? You know, so she was like, I got little Toot, I got little Boo Boo, and I got little Abira, you know what I'm saying? I got her, I got little this, and I got little that. And he was like, hold up, skirt. Well, I mean, what the whole damn showcase gonna be about little people? So she was like, no. I'm saying, you know, I got other people and everything. But basically, that's all she got. She got a whole bunch of little people that she's bringing to the main screen. And she wants, you know, them to get a little bit of accolades too. So I was like, you know what, little Manny? Little Miss Juicy Baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that Juicy Baby. Go ahead on to give a shout out to the little people. Because you know what, they do need it, you know, anyway, so you know, what she claims she's gonna have one is Mr. Bump. You know, I ain't never heard of him before, you know what I'm saying? When I think of Bump, I think of I ain't gonna bump no more with that big fat woman. I ain't gonna bump no more with that big fat. But anyway, she got, you know, Abira, and she got our little girl Caylea. Caylea is from Little Women Dallas. Little Women Dallas, for all of you all that watch it, you know, they rumbles in the jungle and stuff like that. I don't, you know, that's not my thing. I ain't into that, but you know, whatever works. And she don't have the tiny twat twerking twins working for her. But anyway, so, you know, we digress and we move on. So, I'm reading my notes, y'all. So if you know, you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. Because, you know, I got to give the people what y'all need and what y'all can feel and everything. And y'all can feel it when I'm, you know, most accurate about what the hell I'm talking about. So the next thing we see is Minnie, Andrea, and Amanda. Amanda and Andrea are at Andrea's house. And then, you know, fat ass Minnie calls. So Minnie calls and she's like, you know, they like, hey, what's going on? You know, she was like, I was in a hospital. Oh, y'all remember I was all swollen up and fat and angry and stuff. And they was like, yeah, we remember. She's like, I had fluid around my lungs and in my lungs and everything. And that's why I had gained 23 pounds of water weight. So this water weight, that right there, that's about 25 pounds of water weight. And so I'm saying to myself, Minnie, the only way that your ass would have gained 23 pounds of water weight is if your fat ass was drowning in a river somewhere and you was legally dead. How the hell can just a heart failure gonna make you gain 23 pounds of water weight? I'm waiting. Okay. So anyway, Minnie lied like she always does. And says that, you know, she was, you know, had a near-death experience. The doctors was wondering how the hell she got in there. and all of that kind of stuff. What I noticed from the tiny twerking twins is that they didn't have any compassion for her. They was just basically sitting there and letting her spill her lies, her dialogue about why her ass had a blue bonnet on, and and basically, atomize the inner mouth. So I just was like, okay, whatever. So this is the story that you telling. She says, that she'd be home in the next couple of days, because that's all they asked her was, when your fat ass coming home. And she was like, basically, I'm going to come home when the doctor releases me and tells me that I could go. They would need to run a couple of more tests on me and stuff. And I'm not taking lightly to congestive heart failure or any other kind of disease that someone may has. I just don't believe Minnie. It is what it is with her. I don't believe her ass, and whatever. So the next thing we see is Nico and Tanya, and they sitting up in the house. Nico comes over to the house because basically what he's going to do is call the kids on the phone, and I'm just sitting up there thinking to myself, well, why the hell does he have to do that at Tanya's house? I mean, don't he got a phone? I mean, it looked like he had a phone to me, but you know what? This is their little policy. This is their policy. Tanya, as we know, last week sent her kids to Maryland or D.C. to go and stay with Vaughn's family. And so when we see her and we introduce her, she's up there like this. Ah. So I was like, she ain't missing the kids too much, you know what I'm saying? She's shaking that little ass and making that little stuff in the pop, but you okay? So, her and Nico sit down and they call the little kids, and they bouncing around and they looking like they having a good time. Thank God for grandmothers who step up in a time of crisis and in the time of needs. There is nothing more valuable than the love and the support of grandparents. But anyway, so, they finish the conversation, and then conveniently, we get a little knock at the door. Hey, what's up? It's Sam. Sam coming in, with a little strap on. She want to be the man of the house. When Devon's not there, she wants to be the man. Now, as you all know, I like Sam, but I ain't like how Sam carried this situation. So Sam comes in the door and everything, with her smart ass mouth. And, she's uncomfortable because Nico's there. Tanya's uncomfortable because Tanya done dogged the man out. So now that the man is up in the house and everything, she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed because she's entertaining somebody that she's already said that she don't like and she don't want to have nothing to do with. And so, she's up in there like, we talk to the kids and everything, and Nico's about to leave. And so, Sam goes into this dialogue that is unusual, for him to be there. This is the thing, Sam, mind your goddamn business. It's none of your business whether or not Nico's there or not. First of all, the little baby that's laying in the room is Nico's baby. The oldest baby is Nico's baby. The baby in between is Vaughn's baby. But at the end of the day, ain't none of them your baby, because guess what? What you do for Tanya doesn't produce a baby. So what you need to do, Sam, is shut the hell up and mind your own business. But anyway, I digress. So, Nico comes up and, he's trying to, ignore her, as he should. As he should. So he's trying to ignore what she's saying and everything, and she goes into antagonizing him and talking about how much, he's not there for his kids and what his role and his position is and how the hell he's supposed to be there. And I didn't like it, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I didn't like it. Tanya, in case, like I said, that he was just leaving a Sam gonna ask, is she interrupted anything? Damn right, you interrupting them having a conversation. That's what needs to be had between Nico and Tanya. So yeah, you interrupting something. But but it was all scheduled. It was all planned. And then Sam said, she was trying to irritate him. And he said, you can have fun with your little friends. Now, Nico, some of the little comments that you was making about them, although they felt like it's derogatory, it was the truth. She said she is a little rat. She comes up in there unwanted. Rats are unwanted. She came in there unwanted in a place where she wasn't supposed to be at the time. I ain't see a problem with the little, the little comments. Tanya did. But guess what? At the same time, you ain't say nothing to Sam about Sam saying he's a deadbeat dad. Now, whether or not he's a deadbeat dad or not, that's besides the point. He's there. And he's trying to be there when he can be there. And Sam, you already know that the man lived, a different kind of life. So why would you, of all people, allow Sam to bump her gums? What you should have did was say, you know what, Sam, let me get Nico out of here, so it don't be no confrontation and no confusion in here. And then, we can talk. But this stuff, degrading him and belittling him and emasculating him, I'm not going to allow you to do that. Nico can do that on his own. He has done that on his own. Nobody needs Sam coming up in there, So I felt like all is fair in love and war. She made a comment, he made a comment, and it may have been derogatory to little people. So to the little people that were offended about, I apologize on behalf of him. But I thought that all was fair in love and war. You call somebody a deadbeat, you know what I'm saying? He called you a little rat. Okay, if the shoe fit, wear it and tweak off, squeak off, go to hell on, go up in a corner. He's a piece of cheese. Anyway, at the end of the day, Nico left and Sam had her way, and it was over. They didn't feel like anything else that they said or anything else that they did was relevant to us. So I said, okay. So the next thing we see Juicy with Abira. Juicy and Abira are talking about the twins. She asked Juicy, why am I here? Because when the twins get crunk, so do I. Miss Juicy is basically telling her, Abira, I want to have this showcase and I want all of y'all to get along. What the hell are you talking to her about it for? Abira ain't the one that's, that's starting the stuff with the twins. It's the twins that's starting the stuff with Abira. Now, last season, Abira came up there, she did what she did, and that little beef is over. Like, get over it. So anyway, the twins walk in, like they straight mafia. You mean junior mafia? Girl, bye. So they walk up in there and everything, and they like, and so Abira was like, she was standing on the side like, that. She like, that. And I was like, yeah, what, who, when, where, why? I'm with you, Abira. So, the twins, they sit down and she was like, I want to talk to all of y'all. She was like, look, y'all got a beef. I'm having a showcase. And I don't want everybody acting up at the showcase. So I want y'all to do is squash this beef. And then Andrea pops off and say, ain't nobody scared of you, Abira. Abira said, basically, I was heckling y'all at y'all show because I'm a tiny twerker too. And I like to twerk too. And I felt like y'all wasn't doing what y'all was supposed to be doing. I brought it to, I brought it. And and the twins was like, well, it was our first time. Damn well we don't know how to talk properly, or to speak well or to articulate half of what the hell we really mean to say. And so basically what we're going to do is get mad at you and and try to look at it another way. So Abira was like, well, look, that beef is over. I mean, what's up with y'all now? And so Andrea gonna make a comment because she's pregnant, so she got the pop-off spirit and say ain't nobody scared of you. First of all, Abira didn't say that you was gonna be scared of her. She said that you were shaken by what she said. She didn't say you were shaking out of fear. And you was shaking. You were shaken and stirred. And you came outside and acted a butthole. You didn't put your hands on her. You didn't do nothing. You do what y'all do. Both of y'all popping off at y'all gums and making a whole bunch of static and a whole bunch of noise. But the thing about it is when you're not afraid of somebody, when you don't have fear, you don't have to say I'm not fearful. You just walk in whichever you walk in. You can just walk on, keep on. Hi. So that's what Abira did. So at the end of the day, they decided, okay, we're going to go head on and we're going to get along with one another. We ain't going to say nothing to you, Abira. Don't say nothing to us. And Abira was like, you don't pop off, I won't pop off. So the next thing we see is Nico. Nico goes to meet with Money because he wants Money to tell him what to say to Tanya to apologize because he felt like he was wrong for what he said. And Money was like, basically, you hit below the belt. You talked about little people and your kids are little people. He already know that. So, don't text her anymore. Just go over there and say what you have to say. That's all I gotta say about that because I thought that was stupid. So Money and Lil Twerp, is the next people that we see. Abira's up there. What's up, my name is fine. And say the name. My name is Abira, and I'm gangsta, and I can get up on that table and. So she's up there, and they bring Caylea in there. Caylea is Lil Twerp. She got her little boyfriend or her fiance Daquan, and they got like a little. She's sorry as hell. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I gotta be for real. She's sorry as hell. So anyway, she comes in and everything, and she sits down at the table. So Miss Juicy, is going over the showcase with Abira. And Abira is like, basically, what you do. And Caylea was like, I rap too. And so Abira was like, damn, Juicy. Damn, Juicy. You working with you trying to get all the little people rappers? So Juicy was like, no. It's other people that do other stuff and everything. One thing I like about Abira, she gonna say what she got to say. God dang it. She's gonna say what she got to say. So anyway, Abira basically was like, you getting all the little money, getting all the little money and stuff. So she was like, no, and everything. And so Caylea was like, it's room for everybody. And Abira, she told Miss Juicy, she was like, let me tell you something, Juicy. I'm that real bitch. She said, I'm that bitch, and don't you forget that. You talking about confidence. You talking about going places. This just the beginning for you, Abira. This just the beginning. So, Caylea started talking about how she don't like the little twins, how they beefing and everything, and how her and Sam started beefing. And, little Sam is like, she's, the only little people makeup artist that God ever created on God's green earth. So Caylea was like, look, if they don't start nothing with me, I ain't gonna start nothing with them. So Miss Juicy was like, Dag, I'm trying to get all this squashed up, and it just seemed like it's getting worse and worse. Whatever. So the next thing we see is Nico and Tanya. Nico is back over at Tanya's house and everything. He must have called her. He pulled up in the driveway. So he like, what's up, Tanya? He said, he started out with an apology. He claims he's now going to, had this little long drawn out conversation with Tanya. He felt like he said some things that may have offended her. And then she said she is a little person, her friends are little people, his kids are little people, and what he said to her was offensive. And he says, what? I know it may have been offensive, but what Sam said to me about being a deadbeat father and not being here could only have come from you. You the one that's telling her and giving her permission. And that's what happens, women and men, when we tell people our business and we let them get involved in our relationships. It does absolutely affect how other people interact with the person. If you know that you're in a relationship with somebody and you have no intention on breaking up with them and that you're going to be with them for the long haul, stop telling people your business. Because at the end of the day, we all looking at him, like he's nothing, or looking at her like she's nothing, and you done went on, and you know what I'm saying, in your pillow talk laying in the bed, and y'all made up, and the rest of the world hasn't. And then the thing about it is most of the time when you tell the business, you don't go back and correct anything, or you don't go back and change anything. And then you don't take responsibility for your stuff, for what you did in this situation. So anyway, Nico, Tanya was like, she said that it was awkward with y'all being there together. She didn't say it was awkward that you were there. So Nico, of course, being a drama queen, and he is, I'm telling you, no, she said. I can't even scream like that because that ain't even the kind of personality that I have. Basically, and Nico is like, you keep telling people that I'm never around, that I'm a deadbeat dad. Tanya says she is not going to defend him. He's like, I defend you in front of all my friends. I defend you to everybody. She's like, I ain't in the business of defending you. So Nico sits down and tells her, I'm in love with you, Tanya. I want to be around you and be cool, calm, and collective, but I can't because all I do is love you. Tanya said, you act like the stuff that happened last year didn't happen. You act like you didn't tell me you didn't want to be with me. You act like you didn't go and tell Juicy that you was bisexual, and that's why you didn't want to be with me. You act like you didn't say all the stuff that you said during the reunion, Nico. But you did. You did say it. And so you know what? Nico says he's in love with Tanya. Okay. So they go back in the house. Tanya's like, come here. She takes him back up in the room. She was like, I don't know what you got to do. I don't know how this going to work out. But whatever you feel for me, you got to get over it, bitch. I don't love you anymore. I don't like you, and it's over between us. Nico comes about the room feeling hurt, cornrow swayed, lied and died, and got some gel in it and it's laid to the side. His braids look good, though. And he left. He needs to leave. See, the thing about it is Nico and Tanya have been playing this game with one another. And Nico has absolutely degraded Tanya, as well as Tanya has degraded Nico. But anyway, so the next thing we see is tired-ass Minnie with her mother up there faking like she's sweeping the floor. The mother comes into the house, right? And, you know, she like, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. My life is but a dream, because she's one line, bitch. Okay? So she comes in, you know, her mother coming in. She faking. Sit down. Let me take your oxygen level and your pressure. It's a 91. That's typical. See, I told you doing something. She ain't never going to be at 100%. So anyway, you know, she's taking it and everything, and she's like, you doing too much. I don't want that. I ain't doing too much. You know, when I took myself to the urgent care, skirt! Wait a minute, did you take yourself to the urgent care, or did you get transported to the urgent care? Were you in the hospital? Like, how this story going now? Like, tell me from the beginning, start from the beginning again. Because you's about a lying ass, so I don't believe anything you say. So anyway, you know, she's going through the process of her and her mother talk. The mother told me, oh, that's why I'm moving back in. The mother said it twice. Mom, we already know you was already still living there. We know that this was a fake wannabe, you know, separation that Minnie had gotten out on her own. Ain't nobody believe that garbage from the very beginning. You know what, Minnie, here's the thing about it. You's an evil ass little somebody. So everything that you get, goddamn it, you deserve it. And like I said, I'm not trying to belittle her sickness. I'm not. Because my daughter's father had congestive heart failure before he passed away. So I know how serious congestive heart failure is. But you're going to sit up there and say, Minnie, you gonna sit up there and say, I got to lose weight, I have to exercise, and I've got to diet. But didn't you just say a couple of episodes ago that that's what the hell you was doing? So, you know, where's the truth at? Is the truth in this statement, or is the truth in episode 1, or is the truth in episode 2? Maybe the truth is in episode 3 or 4. Like, stop lying. Like, you sitting up there, when you beefing with Sam at the damn table, Sam said try harder. That means you wasn't doing enough. When we saw you, the meals that you decided to eat, we knew that wasn't no damn weight loss meals. And so, you know, and then you try to run a 5K. For what the hell you was doing that for? You ain't been working out. We know damn well that you're trying to find your ass because he got sick of you and your mother having all that fat food in the refrigerator, allegedly. So stop it with the lying. You gotta take care of yourself, boo. Just like I gotta take care of my damn self. Like, come on, ain't nobody stupid around this joint. Damn, you making me tired. You're making me tired. Baby, 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 ooh. I get so hot when I talk about you. I can't reach the top. Next thing we see is, you know, Juicy. Better talent showcase. It was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. I ain't even going to get into it because I don't want to belabor this thing, but the talent showcase was a hot ass mess. All these people came up here, up on the stage. Most of them was little people, somebody named Miss Simone or whatever. It was a hot ass mess. It was just a showcase for little people, and a couple of regular people sprinkled in. Then the next thing we know, we see Abira come out with her black leotard on and her heels crinkled to the side. I said, those joints must got springs on them, because they are so sitting to the side like this. Abira was walking like a gangster up in that door. She's like, die. She's like, die. She's like, hey, I'm Abira. You know, she's like, ah. I suck a Tanya. How some Abira, that says me down there. She comes off the stage. We see Lil Twerk doing her stuff with Daquan. Just, oh my God. Anyway, so they do the, the little thing and everything. They come out there and they like, what's up? Abira come out there. The Tiny Twins was rooting her on when she was on the stage. When she came off the stage, they had no more root for her. I guess the root was in the ground. So then, when little Caylea came out, Sam and them looking all crazy, they tried to fight the girl. Caylea was like, Andrea was sitting over there, saying little stuff up underneath her breast. So Caylea was like, what you laughing at? So instead of Andrea saying something, Sam jumps in there. She laughing at you. Why? Is there a problem? So Caylea was like, what I'm saying. She can't talk for herself. No, because she with child. She with child. Come on, Sam. I've been riding with you for a while, y'all. That was a sorry ass excuse. That was so sorry of you. So, they, get to arguing. The arguments ensues, and little Sam trying to fight her. Sam is up there, every time she turning around, the boyfriend is like, no, you ain't fighting her. No, you ain't fighting her. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fighting her. Get back. Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. And don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Then she goes and throws a drink because she can't get to her. Let me fight her one-on-one. You was talking all that stuff. Move. You was talking all that stuff on live. Where you talk your stuff at? On live. Snapchat. Instagram. Periscope. That's where you talk your stuff at. Minnie comes. She says she putting everything behind her because of her near-death experience. She gonna be petty. No more. She went to the river and she washed. But still, yes, she beefing with Abira. The next episode, we see the girls. The whole crew. Money, Moreland, Jordan, Chris, Amanda, Andrea, Miss Juicy Baby. They all at a restaurant. They decide that they're going to ride bulls. So I was like, okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So they riding the bulls and everything, right? So a conversation starts where Jordan says that he wants to go to Tennessee and he wants everybody to do fly fishing. Okay. So they, decide that they're going to go fly fishing and all of that kind of stuff. And then, they got to go through the invite list. The invite list doesn't include Abira and Tanya. Basically, Money has to ride for Tanya and Miss Juicy Baby rides for Abira. Okay. The Tiny Twerking Twins say they ain't gonna stop Abira from coming. Okay. Jordan says a very important thing. He says ain't gonna be no kids. This is a no kids rodeo. Okay. money and more and make a decision that they're going to go head on and, rent their RVs and drive the RVs. Okay. Okay. So that's how this going to go? All right. So the next thing we see is Juicy and Abira. Juicy is telling Abira, basically, look, Abira, we going to go ahead on and do this thing. And, I want to invite you. So Abira was like, are you setting me up, Juicy? Are you setting me up? Because it's some tension in the air. So she was like, the twins, we talked about it and they was okay with it. No, they wasn't. They just wasn't bold enough to say that she can't come. So Abira was like, no, it ain't about Minnie. I mean, it ain't about the twins. It's about Minnie. I don't leans with her like that. I don't mess with her like that. And she was like, I know how Minnie is, but you ain't got to worry about that. She also talks to Abira about, moving to Atlanta, making a move and everything. And Abira made a whole lot of sense. She was saying that she was trying to get her kids acclimated, and she was moving slow with it. Like, I rise with Abira. I don't know about y'all. Put it down in the comments, but I rise with me some Abira. So, basically the next thing we see is Minnie and Sam. Minnie comes over to Sam's house, and Minnie, is like, I got over my stuff with Sam. Because I had a near-death experience. So, they talking and everything about the upcoming trip. And then Minnie goes in to tell her, guess who's getting ready to be walking down the aisle soon? And she was like, who? And she told her, Amanda. See, Jordan had asked Minnie to go with him to go and pick out a ring. She's always a bridesmaid and never a bride. She's always the ring bearer. What they need to do is let her fat ass come down the aisle with a little cushion, with a little fake ring on it, and then, just present the rings and hold the rings up there. That's if she can endure long, because after all, she did have a near-death experience. So, she decides that, this is what she's going to do. I said, okay, whatever the hell. So, basically, Minnie never tells her not to tell anybody else. She said not to tell Andrea. Jordan said he asked her because he know they twins and he know that they was going to tell it. So the next thing, we see the crew. The crew is sitting out there. Juicy drives up with the RV. And Minnie is standing out there. She's happy and everything. Everybody got their luggage. The luggage is sitting up here on all of them. They basically pushing the luggage with their necks. And so, Abira comes up off the van, right? And they don't expect it. And she was like coming off that joint like, tell me something good. Tell me that you love me, yeah. Minnie mad. She is pissed. This is the same Minnie that said she had a near-death experience. Okay. The twins was like, yeah, we knew she was coming. We knew that we had said, we ain't mind her coming, but we ain't think Juicy was going to really invite her. What the hell you think Juicy brought it up for? Juicy got a plan, y'all. She got a plan to get this show on and pop it. More than what y'all been able to do. The only plan you got is to lay up with Chris and get pregnant, Andrea. So you need to really shut the hell up. Like, you're really getting on my nerve. Like, I'm serious. You and your sister, y'all don't have anything going for y'all but confusion. So Minnie is like, I don't need nothing to stretch me out. I don't know whether or not I'm a go or not good. I don't like a beer. And Bear was like, yeah, they over there talking that stuff, but you know what I'm saying. That's what I got for him. So, they get on the RV. The men get on one. Marlon's driving. The women get on the other one. And here we go. Minnie turns around to Abira. Yeah, so Abira, I know that we were having problems and everything, but, I thought that you was cool, Everybody tried to forgive you and like you and everything, but, I felt like you took sides. Abira was like, girl, I ain't take no damn sides. What I did was make sure y'all ain't jumped the girl. I tried to make sure that the joint was on the up and up. That's what I tried to do, Minnie. I said, because sometimes, I don't know what you do and everything. You feel like you be popping off. So Abira was like, I'm going to pop off if you don't pop off. So it's up to me. If it don't pop up, I'm in control of whether that to pop off, come off and pop off. And so Abira was like, yep, that's exactly the hell I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you don't pop off, I won't pop off. How about that? So, the girls are mad because Tanya comes and she has her baby. Tanya is breastfeeding. Now, earlier in the episode, Tanya was talking to Vaughn. When it's insignificant, I don't even talk about it. She was talking to Vaughn about, bringing the baby. So she made a decision to bring the baby. Andrea is mad because she told herself, I dropped Aubrey off with my mother. You just something live with your mother. Stop faking like you care about the baby. Stop faking like you care about the baby. We all know damn well you don't care about that baby. So anyway, I digress. So, the whole trip, when they get to the little B&B, they all get their rooms and stuff like that. And, Andrea is tripping the whole entire time. She was tripping at the little store about Tanya bringing her baby. Tanya brought her baby, and what now? What? So anyway, they get down to, when they driving on their little trip and everything, they stop at this little western corner store, whatever it was. It was a cute little store. I would have loved to have been there. I'd have found me something pink and cute or something black and white and cute, like a little pillow or a little stuffed animal or something like that. Just something cute to say, that I had hit the ground there and that auntie was there. So, at this time, Sam will take it upon herself and go over to Jordan and was like, Jordan, congratulations. And he's like, congratulations on what? And she was like, oh, you're engaged, man. Ain't you going to propose to Amanda? He was like, who the hell told you that? Minnie, fat ass? You mean to tell me Minnie can't keep her mouth shut? So Sam was like, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. He's like, where's she at? Where the hell is she at? So, he goes looking for her. Sam runs to Minnie and was like, Minnie, why you ain't tell me that I wasn't supposed to say nothing to Jordan? Jordan almost cut my little ass head off. So Minnie was like, oh my God, I'm too big to run a hood. Oh, shit. Girl, I need to kill you. Don't share your thing. So Sam was like, oh, hell, here he come. So she was like, you on your own. So Jordan was like, what's up, Minnie? I told you about this. This is important to me. This is about my life. And I told you not to say nothing. You said something. I ain't mean to look with you together about it. I promise I won't say I had to tell somebody. You had to tell nobody nothing. You untrustworthy liar. So Jordan was like, I'm telling you right now, I will drop kick your ass. You say anything. So basically they get to the little place. They rock fishing. They fly fishing the next day. Jordan had brought some wainers for everybody. Wainers are the pants that you wear up to your waist, and they got like the little strap on them to keep them on. They're pants that you wear when you are fly fishing, because when you fly fishing, you actually stand out in the water and you throw your rod into the water while you're standing there. So you basically with the rocks and everything. In order to accommodate everybody on this trip, he ordered wainers for everybody. They was all giving their money up. We saw Money and her man Moreland come and try their wainers on, and he tried it on Amanda or whatever. And so, basically, Minnie had ordered some. But Minnie got there, and basically Minnie, couldn't find her wainers. So instead of Minnie asking Abira, who was, brought on the trip and probably did not order wainers, whether or not she had her wainers on, Minnie gonna sit up there and say, a bitch stole my wainers. You know what? Say who it was. See, now this is the thing. This is the girl that had a near-death experience. And I'm going to keep saying that. She had a near-death experience, but instead of her acting like she got some damn sense, she going to sit up there and agitate and start and instigate a riot and a fight out there. And Abira's out there. She fly fishing. Abira don't give a damn. The things was too big for her. So Minnie, because they was too big for her, Minnie was like, basically she's wearing my wainers. But guess what? All you had to do was go over to her and say something to Abira and say, Abira, are you wearing my stuff? So, Abira comes back off of there, everything cool in the game for her. And Minnie sitting up there and go talk about, bitch had my wainers on. So Abira was like, ain't like I took them from you. You act like I came and snatched them out your damn hand. Like, how was I supposed to know that they was yours? So Minnie was like, so then the tiny twerking twins, they gonna jump in and tell us, ain't nobody scared of you. You think somebody's supposed to ain't nobody scared of you. You like I told you supposed to be scared of you, and you ain't take my way this island. Why is it that the people that talk the worst have the most to say? Shut the hell up. So Abira was like, you couldn't even fit in the wainers that I had on. You better not take my wainers. So, basically, Abira was like, put all three of these together, sew these up and put them on. Put these on. Juicy, Sam, everybody, Juicy was sliding up out the chair laughing, and so the hell was I. Because it was ridiculous. If you feel like somebody took your wainers, why didn't you say something to the girl about taking your wainers with your punk ass self? You got all that lip to talk, you got all that stuff to say, but you can't say nothing. Sam told you in the back of the RV, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. They walked back to the van because Juicy was like, I need to diffuse this. Juicy, Tanya, Devon, and Money, they all go back to the van. The twins is out there talking yickety-yak. Money comes back to try to have a discussion with them, to tell them to look at this another way. The twins tell Money, you know what, Money, you don't understand because you're not a twin. Money goes on to say, you know what? I may not have been a twin, but when my mother died, me and my brother got real close because we had to. That's all we had was each other. Andrea goes on to say, ain't nobody talking about your MF mother. And Money, who we know has had anger problems in the past, is devastated. She walks away. She walks back to the van. And she begins to show and tell the girls about what she said. Sam is moved to tears and almost to fighting. And so was I. As a woman who has lost her mother, if I did say something about my mother and you come against me and you say something about my deceased mother, I'm going to whoop your ass. Money, I respect the fact that you had enough tenacity and enough audacity to walk away. I was crying along with the girls because I know what it is to be so enraged and so done with someone that you are moved to complete and total tears. The twin Andrea didn't even realize what she said until Chris told her, if that had been your mother, if she had said that about your mother, you would have been upset. Minnie. I have had some people come out here on my channel to try to defend you. But your behavior the tiny twat twerking twins issued an apology on Instagram to Money, saying that they were wrong about what they did and what they said. You were more than wrong. And our Instagram or a Twitter apology isn't enough to take away the sting and the pain of losing your mom and having someone to say that they don't care or to minimize it because they think that what they have to say is more important than what you have to say. I wanted some action, but I sure didn't expect this. Didn't expect this. Minnie, you's a bitter hoe. You're bitter, you're nasty, you're despicable. You's the bottom scum of the earth. I don't know what that is on my chest. You're disgusting. Thank you so much for watching this review. If you liked it, please comment and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And if you are, make sure you hit that bell button so that when I load another video, you'll know that it's up and it's running. Until next week, I love you.